Hi Bookworms, and welcome to a new vlog, and this vlog is an extra special one because it's the first episode of my Vlogmas videos that I am doing. So yes, I am joining the little train of Vlogmas with the fact that I'm doing it as well. I think everyone on BookTube and their mum is pretty much doing Vlogmas. However, my Vlogmas is just going to be here and there whenever. I haven't got like set days. I'm not doing 12 days of Vlogmas or 24 days of Christmas festivities and stuff like that, because I do quite like to enjoy Christmas, like fully enjoy it. I don't want to have things that, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this. I want to be present and just enjoy it. So I have got some ideas planned. I definitely have planned for the 17th of December, that weekend. I'm going to be doing a Christmas romance reading vlog. So that weekend I just want to try and read as many Christmas romance books that I've got on my TBR and just like have a really festive reading weekend. I also am thinking about possibly heading up to Bristol in Cabot Circus there, because I'm really struggling with Christmas present ideas for my family. We haven't got many shops in town, and as much as shopping online's cool, I just kind of feel like, actually, do you know what, I want to go in the shops and see if I can find little hidden gems that I think, oh, my family might like, because at the moment I'm pretty much relying on them giving me a Christmas list and just getting what they want on there, and I'm just like, oh, I want to have a little bit of like surprise and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do for that weekend a Christmas shopping day, like 1 day vlog sort of thing of me Christmas shopping and just seeing what Christmas gifts I hopefully have bought. And then as well as that, I'm also going to be doing like a weekend reading vlog where I'm going to read all my Christmas books. But this vlog in particular, this is the first day of my Vlogmas. It is the 3rd of December and I want to continue on decorating my room and my shelves with Christmas stuff. I have put a little bit of footage in this vlog of me going shopping for decorations. However, I had a little bit of money trouble, not gonna lie. So what I had planned I couldn't get because a bill came out and ruined everything. But I've got some bits and bobs that are left over from all of our decorations that we're not using. So I'm going to just try and kit up this. I actually have moved this bookshelf. It was standing up this way. I've moved it so it's landscape because I can put more things on here and do like a little display up there. So yeah, I've got some Christmas bedding as well. Well, sort of. It's tartan, but it looks Christmassy, but I wanted something quite warm because at the moment I've got this really snuggly one. So yeah, the plan is just to do that. I'm gonna, obviously, like I said, I will put some little B-rolls of Christmas decorations that are around. I also want to show you all of the Christmas decorations that we have in my house. And I also think I'm just going to plan on having a cozy, snuggly, festive weekend. Probably going to watch some Christmas movies. My daughter's not here, so I feel like me and my mum are just going to sit and watch Christmas movies. In regards to what I'm reading, let me go and get it quickly. Yeah, I'm currently reading Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone. Absolutely loving this. This is a reread for me, but I haven't read it since I was like probably 8 or 9. But I'm on chapter 8, page 140, so I'm nearly halfway. So I'm currently reading this. I'll probably read this in this weekend, possibly finish it. If so, then I will pick up Chamber of the Secrets. But yeah, that's really the plans. I think me and my mum might visit the Christmas market tomorrow in town, and just I can then show you all of the decorations that we have in town and things like that. So that's pretty much the plan for this vlog. So with further ado, get snuggly, have a hot drink, whether it's a cup of tea, hot chocolate or coffee, get snuggly with a throw or a blanket or your pyjamas. Yeah, no, I'm not against pyjamas. And let's get Christmas decorating, and let's get extremely festive, because it is 22 sleeps until Christmas and it's 19 sleeps till my birthday, so we're on countdown. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and let's get straight into the decorating.
interesting. I vote for something Christmassy, aka One Day in December. Darian's answer will always be One Day in December, and I love her for that. I vote Keeper of the Night or something Christmassy. Oh my god, I read Tender as the Flesh and I loved it, but it was extremely disturbing. It's literally about cannibalism, is it not?
So it's nearly 10 o'clock. I've just been pottering around the house, but I thought I'd pop on and say I've done some reading. I have done some reading. I read a bit of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone last night. I was on Sydney's Patreon sprints. I couldn't do them all because it was 7 p.m. her time and it was midnight my time, and I knew I wasn't, as much as I don't have Alice, I wasn't going to stay up late because that meant I would do nothing today. So I was originally on chapter 8, which was on page 140. I'm now on chapter 11, which is the Quidditch. I'm very excited for that. And I'm on 193, so I managed to read 53 pages. Really, really enjoying this. Like, I quite like the fact that I've got the imagery from the films, but also it's quite nice as bits in there thinking, oh, I can't remember that, or oh, that's very different to what you see in the films, and all that is really, really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm really glad that this is like my first read for December. I just feel like it's just what I needed. And Harry Potter is a beloved book of mine. I know there's issues with the author herself, but I can separate her from that. Not that I agree with her or anything, and I certainly haven't, as much as I've got the book secondhand, so I'm not actually giving her the money. Money went to charity. But yeah, it's just like, I last read them when I was about 8 or 9. Like, obviously I was getting older because it was whenever the book was out, but it brought me into being a reader. And I must admit, rereading it now after so many years, it really has reminded me why I love reading, and I think it's a really good book for me to have picked up after having a couple of weeks of not reading and just not wanting to read. So yeah, very glad about that. Plan today is to probably carry on reading. I've got a feeling I'll probably finish Harry Potter today. There is a Twilight Christmas market in town. I don't know whether to pop and have a look. I've got no money, so it's not like I would buy anything, but I think it's just mainly things like food stalls and booze. So whether I'll go or not, but I don't know, part of me just wants to go and listen to the music and just see the Christmas lights that are on in town, because when I've been in town I've not seen the lights because it's during the day, so I might do that just to that. But later on this evening at 4:30, from our pier to like Marine Lake, we always do like a light up for Christmas, so everyone comes up with like loads of lights. We do a walk, there's like a brass band, there's you can do paddleboarding, canoeing, things like that. You've got fire dancers, there's music, there's food stores and hot chocolate store, I think, as well, or booze. We do it every year. It obviously wasn't on last year because of COVID, so yeah, we're gonna go and just go and do that because it's like a tradition we've always done. And also in between all of that, probably watch Christmas movies. Channel 5 always do Christmas movies like every little so many hours. They're very, very, very cheesy, and like it's not like the best acting or anything, but it's just nice to have a Christmas movie on when it's December. So yeah, that's the plan. I think I'll probably be able to finish Harry Potter today, and then I might start Chamber of the Secrets. And yeah, that's it really. That's what I've got planned for today. I'm probably going to close this vlog tomorrow, just because I don't want to make it too long. But yeah, I'm going to head for a shower now, and then I'm going to go make a coffee, open up my advent calendar, which is a Ferrero Rocher one. It's got 3 flavours. It's got the original Ferrero Rocher, it's got a dark chocolate one and a coconut one, and I can tell you now, all of them are yummy. I think the dark chocolate one's my favourite, and I'm a bit hit and miss with dark chocolate, but it's just, it's yummy. So yeah, that's the plan. And I probably will do like a talking update when I've finished Harry Potter. But other than that, I'll probably do a lot of B-rolls for the things that I'm doing. So yeah, I will catch up with you all later. Just a little quick one. I've spent all afternoon watching Christmas movies. I've just come back from the little light up that they do like the beginning of December. We didn't stay for long just because you basically do the walk, you watch the samba band, and then you've got people swimming, doing got like canoes and all that and boats lit up, and then you've got some fire dances. They have like a little store where you can have sausages, bacon baps, you can have mulled wine, other Christmassy treats, but it's too cold for that, and there was a massive queue, so we were like, yeah, no. We didn't stay for long, we stayed for like an hour, purely because my daughter rings between 6 and 7, and it's so noisy, even though my phone's on loud, I knew I won't be able to hear. So yeah, it's just been a pretty chilled watch Christmas movies. So last night I did watch a Christmas movie with my mum. We watched on Netflix Operation Christmas Drop, and we follow Erica, who works for one of the high big deal politicians, who is being tasked to go, I can't remember where it is, some other part of America, to find out about this Operation Christmas Drop, because the, like, you know what politics are like, they're pretty much like, if it's costing them money and it's not army doing anything war wise, then like she wants to get rid of them and stuff like that. So Erica is tasked to go there, and she meets captain of the Navy pilot pilot Andrew, and she's trying to find out what about this Christmas drop, and then basically she finds out what it truly is and how they are doing it, and so then she's basically tasked to try and tell the her boss that actually it's not using any of their money and stuff like that. It's really good. It's the only downside is with those type of movies, because it's not really Christmassy in a sense of snow and things like that. It's a bit, it's not to me fully Christmas, just because it's like really hot, it's like the beach and things like that, and I'm like, no, do you know what, Christmas for me is, you know, snow, really cold days, you know, bundled up with hats, scarves and gloves and things like that. But it was really good, and the actress who played Erica is the actress who plays Bonnie in the Vampire Diaries, and I liked her as an actress. She's really good, so that was really good. Just I wish it was a bit more, you know, snow related. And today we watched two. So I actually have done a B-roll of the first movie, but I ended up not watching it because I didn't like it. It was called A Christmas Star, and basically we follow a little girl called Noelle, who was born midnight on Christmas Day, and she's got like this ability that she can perform miracles, like little small ones, like, you know, if people are arguing, she can stop them arguing and things like that. However, it didn't feel very Christmassy like the first 30 minutes that I watched, and I was just a bit I'm not a big fan of romance, but I like watching romance movies, especially like the Christmas ones over Christmas. It's just, they're really cheesy, and they're just like the perfect Christmas movie in my opinion. So I gave up on that, and I ended up putting on a film that just came on Netflix called Single All the Way, and I recommend that. Like, if you haven't watched it already, watch it. It is so good and extremely Christmassy. It has got the snow and everything like that, and it's also LGBTQI plus rep, because we follow Peter, who is gay, and he's going back to New Hampshire to see his family from LA, and he is finally bringing a boyfriend. His family constantly like nag him because he's single, he's the one that hasn't settled down, blah blah blah, and so he finally brings a boyfriend home, and he's really excited. And then he finds out that his boyfriend is in fact married to a woman, and they've got kids. So we don't actually overly know whether he's in a closet, and like what his circumstances is. You don't really get to see much. So then obviously Peter, our main like character in this, is pretty much like, I'm going home and I'm single again. And his best friend Nick, who's also gay, was like, oh, you'll be fine. And then Peter decided that because Nick was spending Christmas on his own, he didn't want him to, so he invited Nick to come down with his family for Christmas again. And basically he persuaded Nick for them to do a fake relationship, so he wasn't the single one again. However, when he gets there and was going to tell his family that they're together, his mum has actually set him up on a blind date while he was down. So then we have a love triangle. So we've obviously got this new person called James, who's obviously lives in New Hampshire, and they go on like their blind date, and it went really well. So they went on a couple more, but then the family have sort of noticed that Nick's in love with Peter, and they kind of feel like Peter is too. They just, I think because they're best friends, they don't want to ruin it. So then they're sort of getting Peter and Nick to spend more one-to-one time, and then you can slowly just see them actually really showing their feelings to one another. And yeah, so it's like that little love triangle of like which one is Peter going to choose, and it was just brilliant. Like there was really good gay representation in there. Firstly, I'm not 100% sure whether all the actors in this film are all gay, but the love interest James is the actor himself is actually gay. I think he's married, but he actually has played a lot of gay characters, like gay actors. So he's always put it out there that, you know, he wants to. So I don't know whether they all were or not, but either way, if they're not all are, but the acting was so good. It was so Christmassy. You got like a nativity. It's all about family and traditions and stuff like that. It was brilliant. So if you haven't watched it, definitely go and watch it. It's fab. And then after that, we had like an hour and a half before we were going to head out to the light up, so we decided to watch another Christmas movie, but we decided to go on Prime for a change, and we watched A Very Nutty Christmas, and it has the actress who played the original Sabrina, Melissa something, I've forgotten her name. It's about her, and she gets dumped literally a few days before Christmas, and so she's completely lost all of her Christmas mojo. She's a baker, and they have a massive big cookie order for the army, like about 15,000 I think it was. So she's like run ragged, she's like trying to get everything all done perfect, blah blah blah, and she's just lost all of her Christmas spirit and her like the magic of Christmas. Like she just doesn't want anything to do with it, she just wants it to be done and dusted. And one of her like friends, like she's an older lady. I'm not 100% sure who she is to her, but it wasn't anything family wise. I think maybe they were just friends or something like that. She said, look, have a break, let's go to the Christmas market. They went to the Christmas market, and she meets this German man who had a stall there, and he was sort of trying to like get their Kate, the actress's like spirits up. And basically he gives her a nutcracker ornament, and she used to be obsessed with nutcracker when she was little. And so she takes the nutcracker home, and she sort of was like reminiscing of like her Christmas with her family. And then in the morning, the nutcracker comes alive. So it's sort of got the nutcracker story, but with a twist. And obviously she falls in love with him. She finds out that he's actually the nutcracker, that he's real. And obviously she knows the nutcracker story, so he has to leave. But there's a massive big plot twist at the end, which was really lovely. It was that was very Christmassy as well, like the cakes and the cookies, and like honestly I got extremely hungry watching it, so I watched that. Like it was alright, it was like, it's just cheesy and all that, and it's sort of like but that was good. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to watch any more Christmas movies now. I know my mum will probably put Strictly on, but I'm going to be totally honest, I'm not overly fussed with this lot this time round. I just a bit I'm not really, I don't know many of them. Like I want I've forgotten her name, the deaf girl from EastEnders. I don't know her name. I can't remember it now. I'll know it when I like get off here, know me. But I like her, and I want her to win purely because she's deaf, and like how much she has to work harder because she can't hear the music. I think she deserves it. But yeah, I don't really know, apart from Tom Fletcher, I didn't really know anyone else on there. I do know Sarah Davies because my mum used to watch a lot of Crafters Companion, and I've got a crony friend who works on Crafters Companion, and Sarah's his boss, so she's cool, but she's not in it anymore anyway. So, but yeah, so I think my mum's going to watch that. If she is going to watch that, then I'm probably going to read the rest of Harry Potter. I haven't touched it yet, but it's just been a really festive, watching movies, having a hot drink, and then going to light up and just seeing the samba band and everything all lit up, and also the fire dancers as well. So yeah, that's that. I will probably update you if I finish Harry Potter. If not, I'll probably be back on when I end this vlog. But I am planning to read the rest of Harry Potter, so I haven't got much left, so I'm sure I'll finish it and then I can tell you my thoughts. But I think we all know that I'm fully enjoying it. But yeah, a good day so far, and I'm going to go now and find out what's for dinner. Something warm, hopefully, because we're all freezing cold.
My body aches when you went away, but I always knew you'd come back, so I could finish the song in my eye.
So it's officially the end of this Vlogmas video. I absolutely had a blast filming this. I can understand why booktubers and YouTubers in general love filming Vlogmas. It's just such a merry and joyful video to film, in my opinion, and like I had a blast and I just enjoyed doing it. Not like I don't enjoy doing my vlogs, but sometimes I feel like I've got pressure to read so many books in this vlog and that, and I forget that actually it's meant to be enjoyment. And doing this Vlogmas video just made me realise this is what I should be doing. I shouldn't be putting pressure on myself. I should just film and enjoy myself doing it rather than, you know, thinking I need to read so many books to make this like work and stuff like that. So yeah, my decorating my room took me a lot longer than I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted it all over the place. Like, it hasn't got a theme, like I haven't stuck with the same colour scheme or anything like that. I just went with what I got and I love it. I just feel like it's one of those, I'm going to say it's a tacky Christmas, but it's sort of, you know, what it was like years ago before we had like different coloured trees, before you had all of this like different stuff. I love it. This is like my kind of like Christmas. I like it being all over the place and just being really fun. This took me forever to do, purely because I couldn't use pins because I didn't really want to put loads of holes in my shelves really. I wasn't able to use the sucker things that I had planned, which would have worked because this is too thin and it wouldn't have stuck on because they were too big. So it was having to be sellotape, and every time I put sellotape on, it kept undoing. And then I finally, it was all of this top one here, which you can't really see, but I finally worked it out. And then the middle one was starting to do it, and then that finally worked out. And now it's currently my lights, the sellotape keeps flinging off. I just need to put a new lot on and do it, and then it'll be fine. But it took ages. Like, I filmed me doing this, and my filming was like about 2 hours long of doing this. And obviously, I'm not putting a 2-hour B-roll on. I literally like cut it down to the bits you saw, because all you really see is me back end doing all this and me shouting at myself. So I finally did it, and then once that was all done, everything else was very simple and easy to do. But my word, was it stressful. Like, I don't know what was going on here, but I nearly gave up. I obviously didn't film a lot of me decorating either, purely because my battery died and I couldn't be bothered to charge it up and then redo the decoration, because it was already late just doing this bit, and I was just like, no. So I ended up charging it and just decorating everything else, and then you obviously saw the b-rolls of what it looks like when all the lights are on. But yeah, so that was stressful at first, but then the actual, like, once it was all done, it makes my room feel so cozy and so warm. I was like, do you know what, I love it. And when my daughter comes home later on today, my daughter's gonna love it too, because, you know, she loves Christmas. She's really getting into the Christmas spirit this year. Like, she's fully understanding. So yeah, I did that. The light ups, that was cool. The Christmas movies, that was brilliant. I watched another 2 Christmas movies last night in the end. I read like a chapter of Harry Potter, and then my mum decided to put some Christmas movies on. I was like, okay. I can't remember what it was called now, the Christmas movie. It wasn't brilliant. The acting was horrendous, and it was very like far-fetched. It was on Prime, I think. yeah, it wasn't the best movie, but it was very cheesy. It was very Christmassy with like it being like snow setting and things like that. It was quite a sad, bittersweet one, but yeah, it wasn't the best, but it was a Christmas movie, and I'm not expecting them to be like wonderful. So yeah, I had just a blast watching Christmas movies, which is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this month anyway. I have got some few things planned, more content for this Vlogmas. It just depends when we're doing it. So I don't know whether I'm doing anything this following week, so you might not get any content that week, depending unless we do anything. But I do know the week after that I am going to take you Christmas shopping with me. I'm going to go up to Bristol to the shops there and see if I can get any bits and bobs for Christmas, because apart from my daughter I've not got anyone else anything. We're also going to go up and to Hill Road and see all the lights there, so I think we're going to do that on the Thursday with Alice before she goes to her dad's, because it's also like, you know, last day of term, she's not going to be working, so we can do it late thing. I don't know whether we're going to take her to see Santa, because obviously it is happening this year now, but I'm not sure whether we're doing that or not. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so I have got things planned. I am going to do a separate vlog. It's going to still be Vlogmas because it's over it, you know, but it is going to be my birthday. I'm going to do a little birthday vlog. There's not going to be like loads of content in that one, purely because it's my birthday. I want to spend it with my family, but I'm going to try and do little bits here and there, and do like a birthday Vlogmas vlog sort of thing, because obviously my birthday's just before Christmas. But to finish it off, I have finished a book in this vlog as well. So I did. Oh, that's nice and warm. I did finish Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I did it last night. I stayed up till God knows what time it was finishing it, because I just could not put it down. But I absolutely love this. When I first read it when I was about 8, 9, like I had it read to me by my primary school teacher, my year 5 primary school teacher. So this actually was read to me, but the rest of the books I read myself, and I just fell in love with reading. It's the reason why Harry Potter's series is very close to me. I know we obviously have issues with J.K. Rowling, and I'm totally on board with everyone's comments about her. I'm exactly the same. However, I'm someone who can separate the author to the book. Also, I bought these books secondhand, so she herself's not getting any money. But I love this. This is a reread for me, and I haven't obviously read this in years. And I thought, oh, do you know what? It's going to be. I wasn't sure whether I was going to not enjoy it because I already know what's going on. And as much as I do know what's going on, I think now as an adult, I understood this a lot more. And I could appreciate the fantasy elements, the magic elements, just the whole. I can appreciate the story better because obviously I'm older. I understand things more. And it's quite funny because I also compared this to the movies, because I obviously do watch the movies a lot. I watch the movies a lot over Christmas too. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to read this, because I wanted to compare. And I'm not going to lie, I love the fact that like the movies are epic. They're iconic movies. I cannot fault them. I think they're brilliant. But there was also bits in the book that was completely different to the movies, and I love that because I'm like, oh, this wasn't in the movie. I was like, oh, I forgot about this. And I also like the fact that we had fantastic beasts and where to find them. There was little mentions of that and little clues. And obviously, when I first read this, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that movie wasn't even out yet, and you know the that sort of thing wasn't, so it was a name drop, but we didn't know about it. And I was there thinking, oh, I get it. It had like little clues which made me understand that film better. So yeah, this was absolutely epic ride. I really enjoyed it, and I must admit this was a really good pick to pick up from after having a few weeks of not reading. I just feel like this was the perfect book, and it has rekindled my love for books, of why I love literature, why I love reading. So yeah, I finished it, easy 5 stars. I'm now going to pick up Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I don't have the rest of the books as of yet, so I'm going to hunt and see if I can find them in the next few weeks, because I have got a feeling that, you know, I'm going to want to continue reading this series. I can't just read, so I'll read book 2. And then in between reading that, I will obviously read all my other books on my TBR, but I'm also going to look out for the rest of the books so I can read it, because I do want to pass these down to my daughter when she's ready for them as well. But yeah, absolutely love this. This was a really good start of my December so far. So yeah, really happy with that. And yeah, I just feel like I need to watch a Harry Potter movie straight away now as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first Vlogmas video. Please let me know down in the comments sort of what things you would like from me. Like, give me ideas whether you want a baking one, just any ideas you want. All right, throw them at me, because if I can do it, I will do it, because it was really fun. But yeah, I think my next planned vlog that I have got is not going to be next weekend, but the following weekend, the 17th of December weekend. I am planning to do a weekend reading vlog where I'm going to read all my festive romance books and see how many I can read in that. So that's definitely already planned in place. But everything else is sort of there, but I don't know when it's going to happen. But yeah, put down in the comments if there's any ideas or anything you would like to actually see from me in this Vlogmas episode that I'm doing. And yeah, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.